What is bus idle? So bus idle is a state in which all the bits are in recessive states. So if you connect an oscilloscope to CAN bus when it is in idle, you will see continuous 1 bits. Now what is broadcasting a frame onto the bus and receiving a frame from the bus? So to broadcast a frame onto the bus, we need a node that sends a frame onto the bus. That is a transmitter node. And to receive a frame from the bus, we need a receiver node. So for broadcasting, we need to have a transmitter to transmit and a receiver to receive that frame. So transmitter node and receiver node, it consists of 3 important blocks. That is local intelligence, frame and filter. So what these blocks will do, that is the next question. So what does the local intelligence block and filter block do? So local intelligence consists of the sensor or actuator and the microcontroller functioning intelligently by sending frames onto the bus or receiving frames from the bus as and when instructed to do so. So local intelligence decides when a frame has to be sent and when a frame has to be received. So this is like, you can say, brain of your receiver or transmitter node. So what does a filter do? You can compare it to a security guard standing at the entrance of a large gate. So messages carried by a person can enter this gate only if the security guard is able to verify the identity of the person by checking his ID card. Similarly, in a CAN bus, a frame is allowed to go through the filter onto the local intelligence only if the identity of the frame present in the identifier field, also known as the arbitration field, matches the uniquely coded bits present in the filter. So we have a CAN bus. So in CAN bus, there are multiple messages. Suppose there are 10 messages, and we have a node. And this node, it requires only 1 or 2 messages. Not all the messages are needed for that. So it will have one filter which will filter out the desired messages, and it will just evaluate those messages, not all the messages. So based on the identity of the frame, that frame is filtered and further processed.